Alright everybody, what's going on? Welcome to or back to the channel. So 2019 BMW 330i. Today's project is doing the diff. So change the gear oil. I'm at 62,900 miles right now. Believe that's overdue. I've had the car for about 5,000 miles. So I ended up picking up this fluid from ECS Tuning. It meets or exceeds the GL4, GL5 requirement for the BMW differential, but it's half the cost of the BMW fluid, the GL4 fluid, which is $55 per quart. I only purchased one quart. The other thing I purchased, however, was ECS Tuning magnetic fill plug, just to try and catch some of those metallic flakes and debris inside of the diff and kind of extend the life of it, hopefully. So I've already got the drain pan and the light. All right, when it comes to the tools for the differential, you just need a torque wrench. You need I used a 1/2 inch ratchet, a 14 millimeter hex socket, and then you need some sort of fluid extractor pump. I don't recommend this one. Go to AutoZone or Lowe's, and they both have better looking hand pumps with flexible hoses. This one I curved to make it work, but I would not use this one again. And that's it, just a couple of tools. All right. So let's see how tight this is. Here's the fill plug. Again, no drain plug. Everything in terms of the axles looks pretty good. I don't see no leaks, no drops, no dried up oil anywhere. Everything actually looks pretty good. So let's see how tight this is. Ooh. Okay, not too tight, to be honest. Let's see if anything comes out of here on its own. From what I understand, this drain plug has to be replaced. I feel like that's not really true. That kind of looks like new oil, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it says you need to replace the plug every time. That's because of this O-ring inside of here, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it has anything to do with this plug being torque to yield or anything. I am upgrading it with this magnetic plug, so again, we're going to continue. See here. Oh, get down in there. This is some thick stuff. Now I have bent this a little bit with a lighter. Alright, so we're getting all that we can out of it at this point. So now, I'm going to break out the new plug and the O-ring, just make sure that they're ready to go on. You do have to fit the O-ring in place. It doesn't just sit on here. It's got its own little groove inside of the hat of the plug. Just the plug feels, I wouldn't say cheap, but looks nice. It says ECS on the back, magnetic plug. Alright, now we're going to fill up the syringe with our fluid here. We did pull out, I would say, I'm going to go ahead and cut myself off. I was kind of babbling on doing math out loud, but essentially I pulled out about 650 milliliters of fluid from the differential. Alright. Oh yeah, we're pouring out now. It's already pouring out, but we're going to blast the rest of this fluid in there and just kind of, I don't know, wash some shit out maybe. Alright, we're waiting on it to kind of slow down a little bit. I think we're good there. It's a nice, slow, steady flow. Let's take our fancy plug. Runs all the way in by hand. Now take the ratchet and snug it up. And then I will get the torque spec. Fancy ECS plug. Let me find the torque spec. We got it done. It's torqued to 55 Newton meters, which is way more than it took to break it loose. So, again, the only tool you needed was 1/2-inch ratchet, 14 millimeter hex socket. Did great. And then the torque wrench, of course, but I've already put that back. So, the fluid, it only took 1 quart. All right, all I was able to pull out was less than 1 quart, and then I put back in all of this in order to kind of also flush some of the old stuff out. Then you need the plug, a new one. Like I said, I went with the ECS tuning magnetic plug. It works good, feels good. And then you need a hand pump, and I 10 out of 10 do not recommend this hand pump. Get yourself a hand pump and then a curved piece of tubing or pipe or whatever similar to this, and that's it. Easy job. Good threads. Love to see it. Let's fucking try this again. Now let's get in there and shoot this stuff inside. Get my trusty dusty gloves on. My bitch mittens. This fucking pump sucks. Jeez. Oh shit. Diff fluid everywhere, no. This one sucks. Yeah, it should not be cosplaying as All Might to pull the fucking plunger back.